Christ says, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, throughout Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." How do we do that? It requires 4 things: prayer, learning, belonging, mission. The result? We'll each be better equipped to bring the love of Jesus Christ and His holy church to a contemporary society in desperate need of His divine healing, teaching, and peace. I'm Bishop Earl Boyea of Lansing. Join me on this year-long journey as week by week we master how to respond to that call of Jesus Christ to each of us. This is Be My Witnesses. My sisters and brothers in the Lord, welcome to week 22 of BMW, Be My Witnesses. I'm Bishop Earl Boyea of the Diocese of Lansing. We are now in our 3rd week of being witnesses out there. And this is the end of our 3rd cycle of prayer, learning, belonging, and being on mission. This week, let us reflect on the spiritual work of mercy, admonishing the sinner. None of us is very good at this, offering fraternal correction. Yet Jesus affirmed, "But whoever obeys and teaches these commandments will be called greatest in the kingdom of heaven." And there are many reasons why we might be reluctant to be this kind of greatest in the kingdom of heaven. First of all, we are all sinners. And Jesus even warned us, "Stop judging, that you may not be judged. Why do you notice the splinter in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the wooden beam in your own eye?" Given that we all have beams, we are reluctant to move ahead with any correcting of another. Nonetheless, we are always to hate the sin while we are loving the sinner. Jesus then continued, "You hypocrite, remove the wooden beam from your eye first, then you will see clearly to remove the splinter from your brother's eye." It is not that Jesus is discouraging fraternal correction. He wants it done properly by first examining ourselves. In fact, in Matthew 18, Jesus provides a clear direction about how we might admonish the sinner once we have removed our own beams. He tells us first to talk with our brother or sister. Notice, this is not an enemy we are trying to conquer. St. Paul is clear about this. Do not regard him as an enemy, but admonish him as a brother. If no progress is made, we may be assisted by another who has similarly gone through the same preparation we have. Finally, one can approach the church for help in addressing this recalcitrant member of our faith family. Why is this so important? It is a matter of eternal salvation. Jesus once stated, "What profit is there for one to gain the whole world yet lose or forfeit himself?" For his own sake, even St. Peter was rebuked by Jesus, who called him a Satan when he was trying to discourage Jesus' advance toward the cross. We want everyone to be reconciled back to the Father. In addition, there is benefit to us if we exercise the ministry of reconciliation. My brothers, if anyone among you should stray from the truth and someone bring him back, he should know that whoever brings back a sinner from the error of his way will save his soul from death and will cover a multitude of sins. For this week's challenge, role play with a good fellow believer on correction of some sin in the other, and then trade places. This may be a good practice for when the time will demand it. Parents may wish to do this with a spouse or even with a teenager. Until next week, may God bless you.